Welcome to our channel. My name is Tracy and I'm the keeper of our home here at 4D Farms, where we're all about faith, family, home, and farm. Y'all come on in and see what we're all about, because we want our channel to encourage you and inspire you on your journey. If you see something that you like, please give it a thumbs up, hit that like button. That helps our channel grow and reach more people. If you want to subscribe, and if you think other people can benefit from our videos, please share them. Y'all, we hope to see you in each and every video, and most of all, thanks for watching. Welcome to today's video, y'all, as we continue kind of talking about the Proverbs 31 woman. And this one I kind of titled, Can He Trust in You? Now, nowhere in Proverbs 31 does it quote or say anything about trust. Okay? However, the very first part of Proverbs 31 is, who can find a virtuous woman? For she is far above rubies. I can't help but think we need to go over some character traits of the Proverbs 31 woman, and we'll get into some of those. I told y'all I'm going to be kind of skipping around as ideas come to my head and I think about things and I read. It may be out of order. Y'all, that's just how my brain works. But I cannot help but think one of her character traits is her trustworthiness. Can she be trusted? And y'all, this can probably cover a lot of categories, and I'm going to talk about some of them. The first one I kind of want to talk about, y'all just hang out with me as we talk about her, as I get to making something in my kitchen. This particular day, I don't even know what I'm making, y'all. I got chocolate chips out, so it's either going to be chocolate chip cookies or something. We'll see here in a minute, I guess. I'm going to surprise myself because I honestly don't remember. So, we're going to talk about, can he trust you? Now, I'm just going to say this is probably going to cover a lot of ground. Starting out as boys growing up into teenage years, they're seeking out girlfriends. Some guys are careful about who they want as a girlfriend. Some guys are just overwhelmed because they're lucky enough to find a girlfriend. And then some are just really don't care. Y'all, we're going to be real and honest and raw in this discussion, okay? Some guys just don't care, okay? I'm just going to be honest with y'all. I'm not going to beat around the bush. Some guys just don't care. But then there's some of those boys that's like their mama's boys. And they're like, I kind of want to find somebody like my mama. If you've got boys and you've got a good relationship with your boys and their mama's boys, you can tell. I got two. I got one. I'm not in this alone. We have two grown boys, men. One turned out to be a daddy's boy through and through. I mean, they share everything alike, same interests, same habits, everything. That's his mini-me. The other one is a mama's boy through and through. He is just like me. He is my mini-me. Y'all, I'm not kidding. We each got a mini-me. And that's just how they are. That's their personalities. And the oldest one, I don't know. Okay? The youngest one is like, I kind of want somebody like my mama. That's just how he was. And like I said, some kids, when they're growing up, some young boys, they're like that. Some don't care. Some just fall for the first girl that comes along and thinks, oh, we're going to get married when we get out of high school. Y'all, some high school sweetheart relationships work, some don't. Okay? But a boy, when he's seeking a right relationship, boys, y'all listen to me. If your mama and daddy hadn't told you this already, I'm going to tell you. If your boys ain't listening to them, stop this, get them in the room with you, let them listen. You ready? 3, 2, 1. All right, you young guys. Trust me when I say, when you're seeking out a girl or a woman and you want a good relationship, you kind of want somebody like your mama. You're not going to find them in the bars, the honky-tonks, the taverns. You're not, okay, you see where I'm going with this? You're not going, yeah, okay, be careful, because you need to ask yourself the question. Is this girl, and this is going to be answering my question, can he trust in you? Is this girl going to be a good mother? A lot of times how a boy is raised, especially if he's a mama's boy, he's going to want a woman, a girl that has that mothering instinct, that nurturing instinct. Okay? Now, like I said, not all boys are interested in all that because they're just going to fall for that first one. But if you're really searching for a Proverbs 31 woman or somebody kind of like your mama, don't go to the honky-tonks, don't go to the taverns, don't go to the strip joints, don't go to the bars, okay, y'all? I'm being real and honest with y'all. You got to think about, is this the future wife that you want? Is this the girl? Or start paying attention to her mothering instinct. Does she have one? How is she with her brothers and sisters? How is she with other children? Let's say, boys, you've got nieces and nephews. Okay? How is she with your nieces and nephews? How is she, like if she ever gets a job babysitting, is she a good babysitter? Let me tell y'all something right now. If that girl don't treat children nice, don't even pay them no attention, that should be a red flag. Okay? If she can't treat a kid nice and have like a mothering, nurturing instinct, is that the kind of girl that you want for your future children? Can you trust her to take care of your children that you're going to have with this woman someday or this girl? In my younger years, my teenage years, I babysit. I'm not bragging, but this is one of my character traits. I have a nurturing, mothering instinct character trait. I love to take care of things. My baby dolls did not go without. They did not need for anything. I took care of my baby dolls, okay? When nieces and nephews came along, I babysitted children. I babysitted kids. I played with kids. When nieces and nephews came along, I was a babysitter. I wagged my nieces and nephews around like they were my own kids and they were my baby dolls, and I took care of them. Okay? Every one of my nieces and nephews can attest to this fact and say, you know what she did? I remember going on vacations with her when I was about 3 years old and almost running off the side of a mountain. But, that's a different story. He'll know what I'm talking about. My nieces and nephews will tell you, I took them places. Their Aunt Crazy took them places. That's what they called me. And I had a good relationship. And they remember these. I have a nurturing instinct. When we had children, I had that mothering instinct. No, I will tell you, they did not come with instruction manuals. You don't know what to do a little bit as a first time mother. That is things you will learn as you go about raising your children. When that first one comes along, he came along. I was as nervous as crap. The minute they laid him in my arms, I just started shaking all over. I felt like I was going to throw up because that's how nervous I was. I'm like, oh dear Lord, what do I do now? You entrusted me with this little ball of that had a big head, but he was beautiful. And what do I do now? Colic came. Oh my gosh, what do I do now? I'm not talking about that. But I'm talking about you can tell how she's going to be is if she worries her head off, if she's even mothering right. Am I doing this right? What do I do now? She's worried about that baby. She prays over that baby, constantly trying to figure out how to make that baby happy, how to take care of that baby, feed that baby. Oh my gosh, it's got a bellyache. What do I do? Oh my gosh, it's running fever. What do I do? I mean, figure out the kind of girl and the kind of woman that you want raising your future children. Your children are going to be in her care. Now, I'm not going to sit here and say, make her stay home and raise your children. I'm not one of these that's going to tell a woman, y'all know how I feel. I've been on both sides of the fence. I've been in the working field and I've been in the stay-at-home mom field. Now, if I did have to do it all over again, and if we weren't young and starting out and had a mortgage and vehicle payments and insurance and all such as this, and I could have stayed home at that very beginning, don't think for 1 minute I wouldn't have stayed home with that baby. I was able to start staying home with our kids when we were financially able. So, guys, I'm not telling y'all, force her to stay at home with these babies. If she has a career, she wants to be a doctor, okay, that's something y'all are going to have to work out. But knowing her motherly instincts, her nurturing instincts, can you trust her to be alone with your children? Y'all, I know some women, who let me say this. Having a baby, giving birth to a baby, does not always just make you an automatic mother. In the form of biological and science, yes, giving birth to a baby does, quote, make you a mother. You have become a mother. But how you raise that baby is what makes you a mother. Do you have that? I know some mothers who give birth and they absolutely do not know what to do, that they do not have a motherly instinct. They do not have a nurturing instinct. They honestly do not know what to do. If you do not know what to do, please, dear God, get help. Find a lot of these birthing centers offer counseling and classes for new mothers. Okay, if you honestly just don't know what to do and you have decided to have this child and you want to be a mother, get some help, grab some mentors, your mother-in-law. Maybe you didn't grow up babysitting or you don't have siblings, you're an only child. You honestly don't know what to do. Get some help. Okay, grab some mentors at church or some people that you trust to maybe help walk you through the ropes, teach you, go through some classes, something. And you want to be that good mother. Okay, but y'all, I know some women who just give birth and they're not good mothers. Some babies have died. And y'all, I know we're not supposed to question God, but I do sometimes. And I'm like, God, why did you do that? Why did you place that baby in that home? I'm going to stop right there because I'm going to get stressed. I'm going to start crying and get emotional. Why? Well, I know we're not supposed to question God. And babies being born in abusive, I'm sorry, y'all, abusive homes. The mother is abusive. Maybe she grew up being abused. I don't know. And I know we're not supposed to question God. But guys, pay attention to these things. Pay attention to these things. Can you trust this woman? Girl, woman, can he trust you to take care of and raise his children? What kind of mother do you want to be? Are you gonna be? If you're in that situation now, please get help so you can become that better mother and your husband can trust you with y'all's children. Okay? Is she safe around children? Y'all start paying attention. Guys, boys, pay attention. How she is around children. And then think, I don't know about this. Let's get into the homemaking part. Guys, you're going to provide your family with a house one day. You're supposed to anyway. You're supposed to be the provider of the home. Can you trust her? Girls, can your husband trust you to walk home, get off work one day, walk in the house? What kind of environment is he going to walk into? Are you going to be arguing with the kids? Y'all going to be fussing and fighting? What's the house looking like? Is he going to walk home to a dirty house? Walk into a dirty house? You've been sitting at home all day and not doing anything. You're what's it called? I don't want to use the L word, y'all, but idle. Not being what's the word? Okay, you're sitting on the couch. You ain't done a darn thing all day long. Okay. I'm gonna be real and honest, y'all. You ain't done nothing all day long. There's dirty dishes all in the sink. Clothes needs to be washed and folded and put away. The kids is just still in their diaper, and you haven't done anything all day long, and you honestly don't have an excuse. Yes, I'm talking to y'all. Your husband cannot trust you. And I'm just gonna have to say, you might need to be ashamed of yourself. Don't be that mom. Your husband needs to be able to trust you with his children, y'all's children, with y'all's home. Take it. Look, my husband works hard to provide for us and our home. He buys me nice things. If you don't think for 1 minute I'm just going to let it sit there and tear up and not take care of it, I'm going to take care of my husband's castle. I'm going to take care of our home. I'm going to take care of his children. I'm going to take care of things that he buys me and provides for me with. Finances. Can he trust you with y'all's finances? Are you the one who keeps the books and the checkbook balanced and pays the bills? How careful are you with y'all's money, your finances? Are you one of these women that just goes out here and blows his money? You need a new purse. You need about the 100th pair of shoes that's on sale that you think you just gotta have. And your kids are going without groceries. There's no food in there for y'all to eat. You see what I'm saying? Can he trust you to raise his children? Can he trust you to keep the house clean, take care of what he provides for y'all? I told y'all we're gonna get raw, and if I've made you mad and you've left me by now, I'm sorry. Maybe you'll get over it and I might see you in the next video. But if you're still hanging in there with me, thank you. I don't beat around the bush. I don't sugarcoat nothing just to make it go down a little better. We're going to swallow this, and we're going to swallow it today, and we're going to be better mothers, better wives, that Proverbs 31 woman, because we're not done yet. We got more character traits to cover. Can he trust you with his finances? Okay. Has she paid the bills? Are you smart with money? If you're not, oh my gosh, start learning some budgeting and financing. I got a video on that. Oh, let's see what else y'all ain't done yet. Can he trust you with y'all's money? To go buy the groceries, budget, find the best deals, find the best sales. Use this money wisely, y'all. My husband works hard to provide for us. I don't grab any credit cards and the bank card and just go out here and blow it. I'm careful with our money. I ask him if we can afford it, can I have something? But then there's times, y'all, that he spoils me and buys me nice things, and I appreciate that so much. That's all I know to say on this right now. Y'all learn budgeting and financing. Learn those mothering instincts. Let's get back to being better mothers. And we need to start praying for those mothers that do have problems. They need help. Y'all, I hope you've enjoyed this one. Stay tuned. We've got so much more to cover and more of her character traits, and there's more to come. We'll see y'all in the next video.